to the next episode of Waifu Wars. I am the 101st girl that's trying to confess her feelings to you before she gets killed by the love god, Scooby-Doo.
And I'm that magical little elf who's just in search of scrolls and spells, so Brony.
Welcome back to the Waifu Wars podcast, where we talk about all things anime, the good, bad, and the weeb. I'm not your waifu, because she is trash. How's it going, Oni?
It's going very well. I'm glad we decided to put this off for a day because I am feeling much better than I was yesterday. And I'm ready to talk anime. How about you, Drew?
Same, honestly. We have so much anime to cover.
We have like 50 things to cover.
And I watched like the vast majority of them yesterday. And it was... I was like, this is rough. Mm-hmm. This is rough. Oh my god.
We must just keep in mind how much we love you guys while we're going through this podcast, all right?
Period.
We had to watch like 16 shows.
Oh my gosh.
You know how much we complain about having to cover 7 or 8, so...
Yeah. But, it was a lot. So, without any further ado, let's get started, because, bitch, you got a lot to talk about.
Yep.
Like every podcast, we will start off this episode as always with our section of news section. This week in anime. I don't know why I had a brain fart. And I say this to say it's going to be very fast because we gotta keep this shit rolling. Castlevania Nocturne. Surprise, they got second season.
What? No way. Did you watch it, by the way?
Yes.
We started it. Oh, nice.
Yes, but bitch, I'm pretty sure. I think I finished it like the next night. I was like, oh, we're not sure. We're not really sure much of anything. Okay, boop. Like, and just knocked it all out. It was really good. What about you?
Yeah, I watched all of it. It was great.
Yep.
I loved it.
So good. From our queer Native American vampires to our awesome earthbending former slaves, to Marie and her fucking birds.
I love Orlok so much, and Marie. They're so beautiful. I love them all.
Yeah, I completely get that. Also, bitch, when were them birds before? All I'm saying is one of the people, they wouldn't have gotten taken the way they were. Just saying. She just got maybe more than a bird.
Yeah, maybe.
Interesting. But yeah, we love the series. Go watch it if you haven't. Can't wait to see season 2. And yeah, it's gonna be it for our news. Yeah, I guess a short, sweet, to the punch. Point?
To the punching point.
Sure. Okay. So, that being said, we're done with our news. It's time for our weekly reviews. We're going to start off with episode 13 of Undead Murder Farce.
Oh yeah, this ended on a bang.
Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry, silence my phone. Yeah. First of all, they did Kyle so dirty.
I know. I hate that they just kill the fucking Royce whatever.
Right.
Have such cool designs and cool characters
and cool fighting abilities.
Yeah, and they just die. They just die immediately.
I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of like, I was a little happy that Alice died. Only because it's not fair that he dies and then she doesn't.
Well, yeah, no, you were very spiteful, so.
I mean, if you're gonna kill one, yes, kill the other. Maybe, I don't know, maybe she's not dead. She's like, no, I won't kill you, just...
They're both dead.
Yay! So anyways, so they die very awful deaths, and the thing about Kyle, he died
so easily.
First of all, he didn't die easily. She died easily. Alice died like a dumbass.
They both died easily.
Alice died like a dumbass. Really she was like, I got you. He at least died because he had to literally like fight two very strong people.
Yeah, but not for very long. He just got tossed, and that was it.
Yeah, he got kicked to death. He got what was it? He got hit with the Suzaku copter.
Yeah, the Suzaku copter.
Oh my god, yeah. If you get that reference, you're old.
Yes.
Or just have good taste in anime. Let's see. So yeah, as we predicted, which I'm a little disappointing.
I mean, I like that her motive wasn't what we thought it was.
That is true, yeah.
They did twist with the motive. Although, I was not a big fan of how convoluted the premise was. It's like, oh yes, we happen to look identical, and so we switched places multiple times. I'm like, I hate body swapping murder mysteries.
Yeah, it was very convoluted. Wait, but I thought she just kidnapped the girl and just like went back and forth.
Yeah, and then she went back and forth, but then she also had to make like bodies to make it look like the other girl was dead.
Well, at some
or
point,
the girls that she captured. Yeah, like there was a lot of like moving bodies around.
I mean, that wasn't that convoluted. Like she just kept her captive, and then at some point she's like, "Oh well, girl, bye," and then killed her. What's convoluted about that?
The other parts where she had to like fake the other girls dying too, so she had to like find people in the village who looked like the wolf girls and like
and kill them and then be like, "Here's your bodies."
Like, a lot of things had to fall in place for this plan to work. Like, oh, thank God the village has people who look just like these wolf girls.
Yeah, I'm glad Nora wasn't just like, oh, I'm friends and I love my friends so much, my wolf friends, my wolf girl friends, and then as I murder other wolf girls. So yeah, I'm glad that was not the case. Yeah, and honestly, that it was a good justification. Like, you know, it all makes sense. That's why, like, it doesn't all feel like random. They didn't introduce anything too crazy to like tie everything together. She's like, yeah, I want to run away because they're breeding to make the perfect werewolf, and that's apparently what the wolf, the wolf women are there for. The priestesses, quote unquote.
I like what the show does in terms of keeping, like, for as fanciful as it is with like the monsters and all the other Dragon Ball Z bullshit that it does, I like that the mysteries itself are like really grounded. It's like, I wanted to save my, fellow priestesses from the rituals and stuff and what was going on. Or like in the original first arc, it was like, I wanted to find out who killed my wife. So like, even though we have these supernatural monsters, it doesn't get too far out there. Like, I feel like a lot of the other mystery stuff we watch, like the what was that one show? The detective is already dead, or like, or even like Inspector. Sometimes the motives for the mysteries get really out there and really like, you need to know a lot of lore about Japan and the history of yokai and da 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 da. I feel like you don't need to know werewolf lore to understand what the fuck is going on in this arc. So I appreciate that.
Agreed. Yeah, and the Inspector is just his own monster when it comes to that
shit. Like, did you read your 50 books on Yuki Onna so you can understand what the fuck is going on? No? Well, too bad.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, that's what happened. I think that was it. That was the skinny of it.
It ended on a pretty open-ended, note.
Like, oh, let's go back to London and blah blah blah. Which on one hand, I'm just like, ugh, like, I'm like, yay, because plot to get her body back. But on the other hand, I'm like, ugh. Shall we rate it?
Yes.
I'm going to give it I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Yeah. That one arc when they were in London definitely was like, I know it's supposed to. I feel like to some people that'd be like, oh, this is the best arc, but I don't know. Maybe the people with like taste, it would be the weakest because it definitely was the weakest to me.
Mm-hmm.
Cause yeah, like as Oni said, it kind of turned into like a B plot shonen that second arc.
Yeah, pretty much.
But that last arc though, like definitely redeemed the anime.
Yeah, I think the first arc was really good. The middle arc was ugh, and then the last arc was good. So it's
Yeah,
like fluctuates, but at least it ended on a good note.
yeah, it ended on a good note,
And I will
and yeah,
also give it a
that's kind of all I can ask
7.5 as
for. The
well.
characters are really
I enjoyed it. I
fun.
think it was a really solid,
Um, yeah,
really
yeah,
solid murder mystery. That's like I enjoyed the premise. I liked that it wasn't Japanese focused for once, or even though there were some Japanese Oni and stuff. I don't know. It reminds me of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which I like. So
mm-hmm.
yeah, solid. Mysteries were good. The action was surprisingly good when we did get it. I'd watch a season 2.
Yeah, same. Would I cover it though?
Yeah, it would have to be a weak season for us to cover on the podcast. I think.
Yeah, only because it's like you're going back to London. And I'm like, I feel like that means, AKA, we're going back to shitty shonen land.
It's funny because the show's best when it's not focusing on the main plot and it's doing side stuff.
Oh
When it
yeah,
focuses
what?
on
It
the
was just
main plot, it's
mysteries,
like,
just random mysteries. Oh, so
Mhm.
good.
Yeah, but when it's on the main plot, it's like, ugh, God,
Ugh,
get back to the mysteries.
stop. Like,
Mhm.
um, excuse me, but yeah. Wait, what was your score?
7.5.
Oh, you gave it. Okay, cool. Yes, good, good anime. Let's move on to Dekiru Neko wa Kyo mo Yutsu. Also episode 13. Um, this episode was kind of like all the others, kind of like, yeah. There wasn't really.
Yeah. What?
There
You didn't
was.
see the part where the cat kills her and like steals her skin?
No, girl, please. Ah. Yeah, no, it was cute.
That's a cute episode.
Let's see. I'm trying to pay attention. Which one? Uh, why do I have my notes that I wrote? I'm surprised that Yukichi hasn't been shot.
From like what? Wandering outside?
Like, why did I write that? Not that I want Yukichi to get shot. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh, I'm confused. It's just like no one just sees like a furry ass animal just walking on its hind legs. No one calls the cops, animal control, nothing. Just then a
Nope.
giant ass cat just.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Remind me what happens.
Well, they were talking about the little cat that got adopted at 1st, and
Mm-hmm.
then it's like trying to imitate Yukichi, which is cute. And Saku forgot how to speak Japanese for a bit because she's so fucking lazy, and she started playing mind games with Yukichi. It was a really, really, really slow episode.
Jeez Louise.
We didn't get much development in terms of like any of the. I'm still kind of mad they kind of dropped off the romance subplot with the manager.
Hmm. Oh, that's disappointing. Um. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I like the reunion with Saku and Rio when they meet up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they finally introduce each other. I'm just like, oh, budding lesbian romance. Come on, two lesbians and their overgrown cat.
Yeah, perfect story. Writes itself.
Perfect. That is a shoujo I will watch. Can you imagine just turn into a shoujo I would love that. That part where you guys had bonded Yukichi over idols, and then back part, then Yukichi is just like, "Bitch, I'm gonna make you dance. I'm gonna turn you into a star. you're,
Yeah.
you're gonna do the choreography. You're gonna do it right." Stuff like that was cute. But yeah, I think that's kind of boiled down to just a bunch of cute moments of them.
The last scene was just like a flashback to like Yukichi's learning how to make rice balls, which was a nice little touch. But it was just like I don't know. I feel like for last episode, something I know it's not a plot driven story or anything, but I feel like something more significant could happen. Like you could have literally put this episode anywhere. That's my one issue with the series. It's like I get it's laid back and it's just like chill or whatever, but it made attempts at having development and plot at certain points. So I just kind of wish it was more leaning into that.
Yeah,
like have more of a coherent, storyline.
Right, gives a little something for the road. But alas, this is where we ended. This is how we got here.
So we're rating it?
Yeah. Oh, you first.
This is gonna sound harsh. I'm gonna give it a 6.
Oh my god, get out of my brain!
It's fine, you stole my first rating anyway.
That's fair.
So like again, I like the series concept and I like the whole Yukichi being a fluffy cat. And it did have a lot of cute moments and fun moments, and like it was a nice little fun watch here and there. But I feel like it had so much more going in the first half of the series because it did have the little cutie side and interlude stories and stuff, but the characters were more involved, and we had like little subplots. Like we had the whole thing with her manager, we had what was going on with the store, and we had what was going on with the little girl in the house. But then it kind of just like started becoming the Saku Yukichi show again midway through, and then nothing got developed. And I don't know. I feel like the show's at its best when it's involving the other characters, and it didn't do that nearly enough for me.
Yeah, I agree. It did. It had a lot to play with, and it didn't just use its toys correctly.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff they could have done, and just like, oh, what are we gonna get back to that? No, oh, okay.
Okay, like yeah.
It just set it, put up some set pieces, and was like, yeah, and we're never touching that again.
This is literally just anime. Like if you like cats, like sure.
Yeah, pretty much.
Watch this anime. If you don't like cats, I wouldn't if I were you. Respectfully. Right. Now we can move on to our normal lineup.
Yes.
And we are going to start off with Sousou no Frieren. Episodes 1 through 5.
Yay.
Man.
Wait, do we normally start with the new stuff, or do we start with the rerunning stuff?
I mean, because it's part of like the right, because it's part of our normal lineup. I just rather like
yeah, okay,
it at the end, right? But yeah, yeah. So I try not to call her so friend.
So friend.
Friend.
That's like a perfect K-pop band name.
so friend. Oh my god, it really is. Oh my god. SM Entertainment. Hi label, like call me. Hello, let's set it up. I really like the opening song, like a lot.
Oh, I didn't even listen to the opening song. It was too mellow for me.
What?
I gotta go back. It was like it puts me to sleep. I'm like, oh no, I can't watch it. I can't listen to this right now.
That's crazy. It is really good. I will say this, and this may be a hot take. I did not need 5 fucking episodes of this.
But you needed the plot.
I did not need 5 fucking episodes of this. I could have literally could, like, no. Because, so, for example, I guess because it's super relevant, Oshinoko
Yeah,
compared
that
to
needed the
that.
whole thing. Yeah,
That felt like it had a
I
reason.
100% agree with that.
Okay, I'm thankful it's not just me because I
I
watched
would
all this
say
end and I'm just like, okay, cool. We just saw like 5 episodes. Like,
I would say
I
maybe 2 episodes because that way it introduces. I'm gonna call her Sakura because she's just fucking Sakura. Because it
wait,
introduces.
what?
Every time I see her, I think of Sakura.
Why?
She looks like Sakura.
Oh, Sakura. Oh, friend. Oh, you mean
Yeah,
friend?
friend. Yeah, she she gets introduced in the second episode, so I guess we needed that. But other than that, you didn't need the other 2 episodes or the other 3 episodes.
We really did not. To release them all at once, it was
Mm.
like this is such a waste of my time. Time. No shade.
So yeah,
It,
clearly your episode of the week is
not this. Yeah.
all 5 episodes.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I
I
guess should we
mean,
talk about them individually or should we talk about it as a whole? Because I don't remember episode 3 or 4 to be honest.
I'm talking about it as a whole because that's how I watched it. That's how I have it in my notes as a
It's
whole.
basically a movie,
Right. And that's my problem because it was basically a movie and it was kind of a boring one. It was on the boring side.
This is gonna be a hot take set.
Like, I mean, because wait, did you say hot take Sunday? It's Monday.
And first off, I said hot take Saturday, and
Oh,
every day you give
what?
hot takes is a hot take.
Wow,
Saturday.
not hot take Saturday. And okay, wow. Well, you're still wrong. And yeah, like it's not that it was bad per se. It wasn't bad. It was just like, hi, I'm Frieren, and I'm the aloof elf who clearly doesn't give a shit about time. And
time? What's that?
Yeah, like her perception of time is different from everyone else's. Like, okay, cool, magic, spells, everything's pretty. Yeah, it is animated well, but no surprise because it's done by Madhouse. Um, the characters are all pretty solid.
I love them all actually.
Yeah, I like them all. I like Himo. I like them because they feel like real people. Like Himo is like a super nice guy, but he's clearly has like he's clearly has a, like he's clearly in love with himself. Has a vanity issue. And then there's and then
I kind of wish we got more of the before, like because the story starts after the whole adventure ends, and we just get like flashbacks and stuff that they did together. But their adventure looks so fun. I actually want this to be a prequel.
I mean, the whole point is that I guess we're gonna see a lot of the past.
Pieces.
Yeah. My favorite one, of course, is the priest.
No, yeah, of course, he was fun.
He's so great. Like he's just a drunk priest, but he's not like an asshole or anything. He's just a drunk, and I love that. I love that one part where they show a flashback of him being mad at her for her getting up too late. And then he's like, sorry for being up late, and he just kisses his teeth. I was like, oh, that's such a me thing.
Yeah, the characters have very believable personalities. I love that they're not like stereotypical. Like there's some stereotypical traits to a degree, like here and there, but they're overall really unique. Like I love Frieren. I can't really place her into an archetype because she's like an aloof elf that's like kind of ditzy and silly sometimes, but then also she's like really caring in certain ways without trying to be. I don't know. Like I really like her unique style of approach. Like that whole interaction with the I forgot which episode it was, but when they're looking for the flowers, and then she's just like, "Oh yeah, we can just keep looking for these flowers for like 20 more years or whatever."
Yeah, that's
not a big deal. And then the friend is just like making this big deal, like, "I gotta tell her to stop. I don't know how to tell her." And then the old woman's just like, "Just tell her the time moves differently for you." And then she just goes to Frieren and is like, "Hey, yeah, time moves differently for me." He's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, all right, forgot about that."
Right? Yeah.
She doesn't get like defensive or like, "Oh, I got," like she doesn't. She has the maturity to be like, "Oh, right, I forgot. This sucks for you. You're weird. I don't want you to spend half your life looking for a fucking flower."
Exactly. Which I like. I like that she. Yeah, like she is agreeable.
Mm-hmm.
She's flexible. I love it. It gets to a point where, especially as Friend gets older, it's almost as if like they're kind of working together, even though Friend is the apprentice.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like a scene. Um. Oh, what was it? Um. I think she agrees to, like, help with the dragon or something.
Mm-hmm.
And someone asks her why, and then Frieren is like, "Oh, friend gets mad. She gets scary when she's mad."
Yeah. Yeah, they have really good like chemistry together. And I just like
Yeah,
how in general the theme of the show being like it's not necessarily the amount of time you spend with somebody, but like the lasting impression that they give you,
yeah,
generally speaking. Like even little things like in I think it was the fifth episode where they're like in the forest and they see like the illusions and she
hmm
ends up instead of seeing her master, she sees Heimel, and she's
mm,
like, "Oh, wow, you had that much of an impact on me that the forest is showing me you instead of showing me my master." Like little things
yeah,
like that make it be like, "Oh, that's cute in a very dark way."
yeah, yeah. No, I like it. I like how this show. It shows how the difference between friend and Frieren. I'm about to start calling her Sakura too, because
Yeah,
I
it'd be
get I
so
start
much
getting
easier to
tongue
just call her
tied.
Sakura, isn't it?
No, when I had to say them in the same sentence,
Mm-hmm.
because calling her friend, I'm like, that's just Frieren. Friend is
Mm-hmm.
not a hard word. It's when you start saying friend and
And
Frieren.
Frieren. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I like the differences in their personalities. It makes it more entertaining at points. The whole shipyard arc
Mm-hmm.
or episode, I should say.
Yeah, her being a lazy ass, like I ain't getting up in the morning.
Oh, but also relatable. I'm
Yes,
not a morning
exactly. I
person.
love those moments where she's just like one episode she's just like a super powerful mage taking out like demons with her Kamehameha. Next episode, I don't want to wake up. I don't get up before 12.
Mm-hmm.
She like tries to stay up and ends up falling asleep anyway.
Yeah. Um. I also like the part where Haiter. This is the reason why Haiter is my favorite character. Even in his old age, where he's like still, it's like I don't drink alcohol anymore. I'm trying to like live life with my adopted daughter
Mm-hmm.
person. Um, he'll still be the type of person to pull a prank, and well, not even a prank, but he'll basically trick what's her face. He'll trick Freyren into taking care of Friend,
Mm-hmm.
being like, oh, like he already knew that the grimoire was gonna make him immortal. He's like, girl, I just want you to like raise her until
Yeah.
she can defend
Gotcha.
herself, and then now you can take her.
Mm-hmm. Now you have no reason to decline.
I know. Oh, this anime also has really cute anime. Like, sorry, this anime has really cute anime expressions. Why did I say
Wow,
it
these anime
twice?
expressions in this anime are so anime.
So anime. The anime is so anime the way the anime animes. But yeah, these facial expressions are really just they're really
Yeah,
good, really
Ben
cute
has some
ones.
of the best facial expressions, I think.
I Yes, agreed. Yeah, there's why are the montages some of the best parts of the show?
Yeah.
Like it just feels like very silly things. Like you just see them making very funny faces.
Mhm.
But yeah,
I like the
very.
humor. It keeps the humor well too. Like it's not overly funny, haha funny, but there are a lot of humorous moments here and there. I like the it ends on like the new guy coming into the party, Stark,
Yes.
and
Oh,
like
that
his
was so
whole
funny.
thing was like, "Oh yeah,
Right.
actually I can't fight dragons." You just
He's like,
scared me.
I've never been in a fight in my life.
Mhm.
But then later on, we realized that he's still super strong, which I assumed
Mhm.
he would be because he was trained by Aizen.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I I'm looking forward to seeing more about Aizen
Right. Me too.
because I feel like out of all of them, he's still like the most kind of mysterious one.
Yeah, and it helps that he's still alive. For
Right,
now.
that too. Right. For now. Excuse me. I just like that they show like really fun moments where they just show them having fun, or the original group.
Mm.
A scene that sticks out to me is the flower scene where she grew a bunch of flowers, and you just see Aizen and Haidar just playing with the flowers, making each other uh flower crowns. I was like, I was like, whoa. I did not expect the moment to be so wholesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of wholesomeness.
Yeah. Yeah, it's th- this anime, like I said, it is good. It is not bad so far.
It's good. You're just cranky that you had to watch 5 episodes.
Because it didn't need five. It didn't need to show 5 episodes. Like there was no reason for it to show 5 episodes at once. It could have been fun. We would have been perfectly fine watching this. Just normal episodic releases.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this was really cool. Also, I love the connection between her and Flame, which gives you an idea of how old she is.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that the legendary Flame magician Flame, and she's like, oh yeah, my teacher.
Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna dig into that a bit more.
Mm-hmm. Oh, especially after that one scene where she like finds that tree, and she almost gets like a little annoyed that she's like, even after like 1,000 years, my teacher knows me so well that she knew I was eventually gonna find this.
Yeah, that was good.
She knew that not only that I was gonna find this, she knew that eventually one day that Frieren would come to regret, not getting to know someone after they died because she didn't care about like the passage of time, or from her perspective, and then she would go as far as to want to speak with the soul. I'm just like, wow, okay, your teacher was
Your teacher
super insightful.
Read you pretty well.
Yeah. So yeah, good anime. I'm can't wait for the next episode. Despite me shitting on the first, all at once. That season's over.
6 through 10 are dropping tomorrow. Get ready.
6. You mean 6 through 12? That season's done. We're done here. Pack it up. All right. Up next, we have Spy Family season 2 episode.
Wait, Spy Family's next on your list?
Mm-hmm. Wait, what's next on your list?
Goblin Slayer.
Oh hell. Oh hell. Okay, I tried. Am I on score? I am on score. Yeah, girl. Oh man.
Wait, did mine not update?
Did yours update?
Oh no, mine didn't update. Now we're good.
Okay, great.
It was me.
Yeah. Up next, like I said, Spy Family season 2, episode 1. Yor got shot in the ass.
Yay! Episode of the week. Woo! But not really.
Oh, okay.
Is it though?
Is it? You tell me. I know it's not mine. Mine is.
I want it to be because I like. All right, so this week there were so many good episodes of shows.
There were some good episodes, yeah, for sure.
Normally this would definitely be my episode of the week, but yeah, no, it can't be this week. I love Yor's ass. Sorry.
Not you love.
Wait, the only time Yor's ass will not be my episode of the week.
I mean, if anything, it should not be episode of the week because, her ass got shot. Like it was injured. So that means the
whole episode was about her ass, which is awesome.
I feel like that's not how that's supposed to go. I don't think that logic is logicking, but
I
okay,
don't
I'll
know.
let you have it. I'm still gagged that she got groceries.
Yeah, that was like the most incredible thing to me in this whole episode. If I get shot in the ass, I am not getting you
If I get
milk
shot in
and
the
eggs.
ass, we're all It's either we're all starving
Yeah.
or we're having takeout. We're simply ordering out. We're simply ordering food.
I'll call you and start moaning like, "Ah, help me! And get the milk and eggs on your way." Ah.
And then I'll be like, okay, so if you're not getting groceries, it looks like we're doing takeout. If you're not too busy, like hemorrhaging out your booty, let me know what you're in the mood for.
So my question is, did she like dig out the bullet herself?
The bullet has to be out.
So how does that work?
Um, you probably you probably have to dig it out. If she didn't dig it out then, which I mean it could have been. I I would say okay. I don't know if she digged it out like the moment it happened, but she definitely digged it out like from night to day. Like the bullet had to come out by then.
But how do you
Cause
like? Does she like reach around behind her and then like have like a mirror to make sure she's digging? Like,
I mean, she probably has to. If anything, she probably has to like get some forceps and just dig in.
where's that unedited DVD release? Director's
Oh,
cut.
it needs to stay in the vault. Gross. Gross. Oh, she was so annoyed. I'm just like, oh, why she look so annoyed? I'm like, girl, because she's probably suffering from impending sepsis or some shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We were talking about reaction faces earlier. This was the gold mine of your reaction
Oh,
faces. It was like
right. I think she had
crazy
Anya.
expressions.
She had Anya beat on the facial
Yeah.
expressions,
We thought it was gonna
that's
be
saying
Anya Day.
something.
Anya facial expressions. No, it was your.
It was your all along.
God, that one face she makes when she wakes up in the morning.
Yeah, that's literally all I think about.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Lloyd is like, let's try to take Anya on a date because I don't know, he somehow thinks she's gonna break up with him because she's miserable. Which I'm just like, I know they're jumping to those ridiculous conclusions because the anime. Because outside of that, it'd be like, what the fuck? Like,
I mean, nah. If I saw my wife just suddenly pissed, I'd also probably take her out.
I mean, I would at the very least ask her what's wrong before doing that. I mean,
true.
Did he ask her what's wrong? I feel like she would just lie in this case, so it wouldn't even
Well,
matter.
she said nothing. She was just like nothing. I think he asked her in the beginning. She was
yeah.
Like, well, what happened? She's like, nothing.
Right.
Got your milk.
Here's your fucking food.
Your fucking food. I'm going to sleep. Make your own damn.
I mean, he is a better cook. So.
Yeah, I'm like, but you don't cook anyway.
Right, or you don't cook anyway. I love how Frankie immediately was like, yes, instead of me being responsible and looking after you, I'm going to agree with your ridiculous idea, Anya, and tell your parents.
Yeah, he's such a fun bad uncle.
1000%. That whole montage where she's like trying to follow in earnest, and he's just like doing random shit. When they're at the spa and he's just getting a massage, I'm like, how? Not he's getting a massage, and Yor and Lloyd didn't even have enough time to. I feel like he immediately had to like walk in the spa and was like, "Yep, nope, just give me a massage."
Massage, now he just walks in, takes off his pants, gets on the massage table.
Like, sir, do we have to book you? Oh, too late,
sir,
naked.
this is a Wendy's.
Sir, this is a Wendy's. Your ass is just like hanging over the fries, being heated by the lamp.
Actually, you know what? That might be a good spot idea.
Did you know? I mean, I don't think that's what it just happens to look red, but apparently, like red light therapy is like all the rage. And by all the rage, I mean it is a thing they use for treatment.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. I don't know how effective it would be, but it doesn't surprise me.
Ooh, excuse me. I had a burp. Anya's outfit for the last scene though is 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I really want to see like Anya and Yor on a mission together. Even though I know obviously it's never gonna happen. It would be like,
Did you say who and who?
Anya and Yor.
Yeah, she's not gonna kill people, right?
No, it'd be cute. It'd be cute.
Well, yeah, murder, so cute. But yeah, I love how every activity I tried to do is it's just he whatchamacallit it, Lloyd. It's your I don't know why I started calling her Lloyd. Yeah, every activity I tried to do, Yor couldn't just do it because it's like everything would hurt my ass. Even though I feel like at the fashion place, she had an out. She could just simply just try it on a dress.
Oh yeah, that would be the better solution.
Right. And maybe she definitely could have made a lie and been like, "Hey, I tripped and fell yesterday. That's why my butt hurts. Can I get a seat cushion?" Like, come on, yo. I mean, I know she's not a spy.
She's not the smartest cookie.
She isn't. She's just really good at killing people and digging out and digging out booty wounds. Digging out them booty bullets.
Well, look at it on the bright side. If Lloyd ever gets shot in the ass and Yor finds out, like, oh, I'm an expert at this actually.
Listen, all I know is that that those weren't the kind of back shots that Yor was expecting.
I gotta make sure this episode's related in some way or shape or form to.
Yeah, you had to use the word back shots.
Yeah,
at some point. By the way, have you seen that one of those videos of like you've seen those videos of like people being like overly sexy with their cooking?
No.
You ever seen any of those?
Nope.
Where like the guy's like making like scrambled eggs and then he's just like literally like starts like fingering like I don't know.
No, these are not the videos I look up.
Oh my god! Yeah, first of all, I got over it very quick. The first one I saw was like, this is too much. But I don't know. I was watching some weird compilation of them. Why did it show like a POV? It looked like we were just giving like back shots to onions. Like the guy was just chopping onions, but from the way it was positioned, let's just say it looked really familiar. ... And I'm like, that shit is wild. That shit is wild.
I'll be sure to research this later.
Not research it later. Oh, see, because now you mentally scarred me with the phrase research. I'm just like, ew. All right, up next we have Kimi no koto ga daisuki na 100 nin no Kanojo. Episode 1. I'm just gonna call it 100 Girlfriends from now on.
Yeah. This is
my episode
of the week. Yeah.
I should share my episode of the week.
This was a fucking great episode.
Wow. Yeah, I'm on board.
Sorry, Savior. I told you. Savior's like, you guys gonna drop that show.
What?
I'm like, you know Drew likes comedies, right?
What? Why did he think I would drop this? Why do you think he knows I saw the trailer too? Oh my gosh.
I was not expecting it to be as meta as it was.
Oh my god. I don't even know, bitch. I don't even know where to start. Yo, the rejection at the start was so wild. She's like, yep, you're good looking and handsome. That's why I love the idea of I love you, but the idea of dating you makes me sick. Like, I was like, hey, yo. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Ooh, the Tokyo Ghoul and reference. That was so good. Just random stuff. The shot of of him looking like a kawaii telephone pole. Like, what?
No, I laughed when it was the God giving the whole like exposition speech, and then he kept repeating everything like fucking anime does all the time. He's like, "Stop fucking repeating! I only have so many lines before he start cutting them."
and then when they went to go say something, and he just clicked the skip button, he's like, "They won't have my license cut." And the dude's like, "Okay, but if you're lying, can I burn down the shrine?" Oh my god! And then the two girls, the Hanazono and Inda. Just Tsundere and I don't know what I call the other girl.
She's just a thick girl.
Yeah, the other girl.
You see her thighs? They're huge.
Yeah, she just a pink hair girl with thighs and titties. Like it was pretty great. Oh my god, when they both tried to confess to him. No, the scenes when he tried to give them drinks. Oh my god. It's like they were both equally hilarious for different reasons.
Yes. The show did such a good job of like balancing the comedy between all the characters. Like they were all just fucking hilarious. I love that.
Yeah, I really could not. Oh wait, what was the when he was talking about how he made the mistake? What was he watching?
I don't remember.
I didn't quite.
I didn't get the reference. Yeah, but it was probably some popular Japanese thing.
Yeah, probably. Okay, I'm glad it wasn't just me. Oh my gosh. Oh, when he catches them. Oh, before he even gets the drinks, when he catches them. What did Inda say? I love how she's so sympathetic that she'll like say like stuff that just make her sound even more like insane. Like she was like, "Oh, I was looking for a place to go," and he's like, "What?"
I was looking for a spit flower. I was looking to piss somewhere.
And he's like, "Oh, are you sure you want to go with that?
You want to try again?" She comes in with all the cans of different juices. You think I'll just come in with all these cans for you?
You idiot! It's not like I didn't know which one you wanted and just bought them all instead. Another girl, when she was just like, "Oh, that drink's too big for me." She's like, "Oh, I got you a small one." Oh, but it's still like 15 milliliters too much, and you drink it. No, this show is just hilarious.
Yes,
this show is hilarious.
If they could maintain this momentum with all the other girls, because
oh my god,
there's gonna be a lot of girls.
It literally could be comedy of the year.
It could be. It was really, really good. I loved it.
Also, the whatchamacallit, I think towards the what was I trying to say? Oh no, the animation. Let's talk about the animation? How unnecessarily pretty this is. Why is it necessarily beautiful? Why is everyone so beautiful? Like
Who's
this is
the studio again. Let me see. It's
Burberry Animation. Like yeah,
they're all really have like this luster to them. It's really nice.
Like they're super pretty. Like I remember like what's his name? What's the MC's name? But he's talking to Rentaro, talking to his friend, which I love how they're like, "No, how could you leave me, good friend A?" But yeah, I was looking at his friend. I'm like, "Oh my god, why is his friend so pretty?" Like it's a close up to him. It's like beautiful shimmering eyes, less like just glowing hair. I was like, and I'm never gonna see you again, which is crazy.
Just wasted character design.
Right. So yeah, if it's this unnecessarily pretty and then also this funny, yeah.
It helps that the main character is not obnoxious either. Like he's a trope of like the super good boy kind of MC, but he does it to such a funny degree.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Also, that one friend, he was hilarious though. He literally 5 seconds, and he was so funny because he was such a dick. an asshole. He's just like, oh my god, hope you don't get the go to high school and get rejected.
Mm-hmm.
Very funny. Yeah, this anime so good, so funny.
Glad we picked this one up.
100%. All right, up next we have Goblin Slayer. I don't know. I was about to fumble the word Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, what episode is this? Episode 1. Right, season 2, episode 1. I said that my mind was actually meant to say, where are my notes on this episode? I like the cool reenactment season 1, episode 1.
Mm.
Just to be like, here's kind of what happened, but they did the short version of it. I'm glad they didn't just be like,
us.
Yeah, I'm glad they're not just like, oh, it's season 1 again. Let's just show everyone getting like exploded.
I thought they were gonna do kind of like rehash it with a different group, like a different group of adventurers goes into a dungeon and gets brutalized by goblins.
I'm kind of glad
they didn't do that.
Didn't do right. Like I read, just show us the flashback.
I will say this was a weak first episode, though.
Agreed, because there was no action at all.
There was no action, and also I don't like this little Negi lookalike boy running around.
He look like thank you. That's why I was like, yo, he seems so familiar.
Like literally just Negi coming out of nowhere, like
yeah, if Negi was a complete brat.
Yeah, I'm like, ugh, Jesus. Kill this obnoxious. I hope these goblins get this obnoxious kid.
Right. I'm just like, all right, girl. Like, he was just like, get out of my way before I fireball you. I was like, oh.
I like he was shit talking priests, and then all the other priests in the fucking
not even the priests, the whole guild was like
fucking shit talking my healer.
Right. They're like, what does bitch say?
What does she know about healers?
Yeah. I mean, mostly because they like main priestess girl.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like people became a fan of her.
Yeah.
In the guild, so for him to just start picking a fight with her, it's not like like most anime where it's just like they just grumble or just whisper.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, they were ready to. They did that one chick. She was ready to beat his ass.
Yeah, they'll hold her back.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I guess he's just trying to make everyone hate him. Like I don't know.
He's so obnoxious.
Yeah, he is really obnoxious, and I'm sad because I'm like, this show's gonna revolve. This season's gonna revolve around him.
I really hope it doesn't.
Yo, could you imagine if they like made him go his like little character arc where he's like no longer an asshole? Just to kill him anyways.
That'd be funny. But only if it's like a 2-episode thing. Like he leaves the cave and he's like, I've learned a valuable lesson, and then like a goblin pops out of nowhere and just like stabs him in the neck or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see what else. No, excuse me. But yeah, and then the priest girl, she's now they're telling her to go like team up with other people, go do other missions, so that she can rank up, which is wild. I'm just like, I feel like they all accomplished some feats together and they won't let her rank up. That's insane.
Yeah, they've been dicks about it. Like, yeah, you getting carried,
right? Also, shout out to Goblin Slayer. We definitely see a change in him. He's definitely like, he's still the same him, but like he just talks to people more. He goes out his way to give some pointers to like the newbies.
Oh yeah, I saw what you meant about the rats. I did not make that comment before seeing the episode.
Wait, what did I say about the rats?
I said go at some point in the stream I was like, go fight some rats to level up.
Oh yeah. yeah.
I hadn't seen the episode yet.
Right.
Oh, this is what you was talking about.
Yeah, exactly. I was just like, ooh. I said, oh wow. Oh wow, interesting.
Funny if the rats killed her. It was like, oh, she had to go fight rats, and she never came back. She just for some reason.
So we found her body. Maybe she been there against the goblins.
Yeah, if only she had fought the goblins instead.
But yeah, you know, it was. I guess it was a good episode to set up stuff, but definitely much weaker compared to the first episode.
Definitely, 100%.
And funny enough, I went back to watch the episode 1 again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like I'm biased now because I already saw it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was very graphic.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, I was like, oh yeah, no, it's still very much graphic, like I thought it was, but I don't know. I guess in hindsight, maybe because before we saw Goblin Slayer season 1, we didn't see Higurashi, the new Higurashi. And I'm just like, yes, this is very graphic, and of course, the the whole sexual assault thing, like that was a lot. But they never they never showed it like happen. Thank goodness. But yeah, it's nothing like Higurashi. Like, yeah, I was like, okay, it was a shock.
I think it's more of a shock if you don't know what the mood and themes of Goblin Slayer are, and you're just like expecting it to be a regular fantasy. By this point, I feel like everyone knows what Goblin Slayer is, so it's not a shock to anyone when it happens.
Right. And then, like I said, Higurashi is like, oh, hold my beer. Hold my beer. Don't you just want to hug Rika or half of her?
I want to hug Satoko. I'm shocked.
I don't want to. Did you clearly don't? You don't remember what happened when you get hugged by Satoko. Bad things happen. Bad things happen, man. Okay, up next we have Bokensha ni Naritai to Miyako ni Iteita Musume Ga S rank ni Ateta.
So this is the winner of our Patreon poll, which is surprising. I'm still shocked you guys did not pick Shadow and Eminence or Apothecary Diaries, which were second and third place respectively.
Yeah, and this almost begs the question of why did this win?
Poor K.
Because this just seems like some it seems a very painfully average, like very almost weird harem thing where everyone wants to fuck the girl's dad.
But if anything,
including her,
at least it's unique. It's like the harem MC is the older dude.
Yes, which I appreciate because I love me a nice big bada daddy, but
in the defense of our voters, I do know this is a popular light novel or manga that was like super popular because I remember seeing people talking about it. I think it was Savior or somebody in Mementos a long time ago about this getting an anime adaptation. Everyone was like, "Oh yeah, cool! I can't wait." So this does have some hype behind it. Yeah. Why? I don't know yet.
I guess we had to find out.
Yeah, as of these first episodes, it seemed pretty generic. Not in necessarily a bad way, because I do enjoy. Listen, I like me some generic fantasy shows. I love Angelica or Angeline. I love her party, especially Miriam.
I mean, I like her because she's such a dadcon. Like, do we have a word for that?
Yeah, the Oedipus complex. No, was it? Is it?
No.
Electra complex.
Yes. Electrocon, sure.
Yeah, she's an Electrocon.
Listen, the first time she said she was gonna go back, and they're like, "Oh my god, wipe out the ants, or else Asterion's gonna burn." Bitch, I would have been like, "Well, good
That was
luck
their
on to
problem.
them."
Mm-hmm.
Period. I need work off.
That's what kind of bothered me. I hate this whole run around. It got really old really fast. Where it's
Yes.
like,
Oh my god, it's
oh
so
my
annoying.
god! Like after the second
So
time, I'm like, all
annoying.
right, I don't need this anymore. Don't stop with the whole like, I'm gonna go see my dad. Oh, something happens and I have to go. And I'm like, oh, please
I was
stop.
over it very
I'm so over
quickly.
that. That better not be the whole show. I will lose my mind if every episode something happens.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. It seems like that's not the case. I guess she's gonna convince her dad to
I hope
work with
so.
him.
I hope they go adventuring or like he becomes the guard for the royal family or whatever, because him being like, I just want to be in this village and do fucking nothing does not sound like a great premise for a show.
At all. And then everyone's just like, "Oh my god, are you gonna do something?" And he's gonna be like, "No." Like that's all
No.
happened for these episodes.
For these two episodes were just the daughter being like, I want to go visit my father. Random shit happens to stop her, and something happening in the village, and the dad being like, "Oh, I'm staying in the village. I'm not leaving the village. The village is my home."
Right.
So
Also, it doesn't help that this animation is really subpar. It is so subpar. The fucking a fucking CGI ponies send me every time
oh, I
I
love
saw
the
them.
CGI horses.
They were so
They added
funny.
color to the landscape.
Like, I feel like at some point they were just gonna like just start galloping into air. Fuck it, we don't exist on the same plane as you do, bitches. Bye.
They're full 3D. I don't want to be too tough on it because it is still only 2 episodes, and I want to do the whole 3-episode rule.
Right.
So we'll see, but I'm not hating it. I'm just not. Listen, the characters need to do more. I like the cast. I'm not liking the plot so far. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, I'm a little bored. Like, there's a lot of good anime this season, so this needs to step
This
pussy
season
up.
is packed with good shit.
Step your pussy up.
I want to see if we're gonna do this whole back and forth with the parties. I would rather see Angeline and her part. That's the other thing that bored me. We didn't get to see any of her fights or anything. Really, it was just like maybe a quick scene of her killing a monster, and that's it.
Exact. This is my point. Why the animation's bad? Like, it's not good.
They're
not good,
aware.
girl.
Like, we don't want to show it.
Right. Exactly. All the fights are settled within seconds.
Yeah. So I just want more cute witch. Pink eared witch, alright.
Yeah.
Give me more of the pink Ruba witch.
That part. But even her, it's like, ugh. Like, I don't know. There's just some points where I could just tell. I just thought I was like, your budget wasn't really high.
Well,
all right.
We'll see. At least I don't have to watch all the Shadow Eminence anymore.
Amen to that. All right. Up next, we have Jujutsu Kaisen, season 2, episodes 10 and 11.
Man, I completely forgot what happened in 10.
Yeah, bitch, I'm going back right now. This is episode 9. And episode 10. Okay.
Whole 2 weeks ago. I don't know.
Right. So so Mekumaru is like superficially dead, but yet he's somehow still communicating with them. He's like, "Okay, guys, I'm about to like die," which is why we can talk right now. So he kind of fills everyone in on what's going on. Gojo does end up being sealed. Tsugaru is still inside. Like I thought they said it was like a body swap of sorts, but apparently Gojo just has like such a imprint on Tsugaru's body that Tsugaru tries to like, I don't know, kill whatever's possessing it, possessing his body. So very interesting. The box is because Gojo is still that girl. It's way down and affected just by him being annoying and oh, just so that's so wild. It's like we get it. Gojo's the strongest,
Yes, he can even affect the perfect box.
right? And they have this interesting conversation about whether to kill Yuji or not.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of turns into this game of like, some of them want to kill Yuji, some of them don't, and they kind of go into like the reasons of why to let him live or not. Which I thought that was that to me that was like probably the most interesting part of the episode.
Yeah, I agree.
Where they're balancing his life essentially.
Killing
Yeah.
him, yeah.
They're like, oh, we should keep him and then feed him the fingers, and then Sukuna will be back, and then it'll be day to curses. But then they're like, okay, but Sukuna is Sukuna, so he might just kill everyone and everything. Dot dot dot. So yeah, very, very interesting. And then obviously, if you are like Yuji's clearly a threat with Sukuna's powers, so let's just kill him. And so on and so forth. So yeah, that last part was riveting. Everything else was like kind of going along. Now episode 11 is when they have to fight the people who are keeping the barrier intact. They realize that the barrier is the things that are forming the barrier are on the outside. And they're like, oh, it has to be in very obvious places, which makes I really love how like the intention of which you do things directly affects the strength of the curse or the ability. I still find that such a cool concept.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
I mean, yeah, they did kind of copy that from Hunter x Hunter, but
I didn't watch Hunter x Hunter, so it's
right.
original to me.
Right. No, Hunter x Hunter, there's like a subsection of people who are just like, yeah, that's like kind of their whole shtick. Like the stronger the vow, the more powerful it is. One of the main, you're not planning on watching it, right?
No.
Yeah, one of the characters, his powers is like, with his special abilities, just like, I'm going to use this ability, but the restriction is I can only use on the ability on this group of people who killed like my clan. He can't use it on anybody else. That's how revenge driven he was. He was just like, I just need to kill these people.
Just let me borrow your power for this one situation.
Yeah, that's basically it. And it's pretty broken too. It's just like it's pretty strong. So yeah, I always found that to be a really cool concept. I like that they took that ability and then just kind of just apply it to just all the whole making curses and barriers and whatnot. So then we get to find out, like, we find out who's the barrier, the Yuji, Megumi, and the other dude, mask dude, mask on, Mr. Mask on, mask off. Starts fighting them. And the abilities are pretty cool. I like the imagination for the most part. The guy can just he can do a quote unquote seance as long as he has a mask on, and which allows him to summon random spirits to fight with. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I will say they do a good job. Jujutsu Kaisen does a good job of like making unique and interesting powers for their villains and stuff.
Yeah, along with the applications. Yeah, and then the older dude whose main power was just like the inverse. That was very interesting. Just like, huh. And then they had to be like, okay, well, it's not like we're going to like just blow on him and he'll just die. So they were like, oh, there clearly is a limit to how soft the blow can be.
Mm-hmm.
And then just trying to like finagle that while fighting the dude. Which, even though they found out what the ability was, yeah, the fact that they're just, it's like a 2-on-1, just put them at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Also, bunnies.
Yeah, the ReZero bunnies.
ReZero, listen. ReZero bunnies made an appearance. Would they have? I wonder if the bunnies would have killed him.
What, the ReZero bunnies?
Yeah. Because they like kill by like biting. Like they're just like digging into you. So wouldn't that be like cause them like all the pain?
I assume so.
Interesting. I don't know. I don't know the biological mechanics of the ReZero bunnies.
We'll have to get an expert to figure it out.
Yeah. And yeah, the grandma and her son, I guess she, and what I think is her grandson eats body parts of someone who died, and then like he can transform into them through her.
I guess that's the
because that wait, and that because I just want to be sure that was Megumi's dad, right? Was that Megumi's dad?
I gotta look back and see.
Right, I think I could. I don't know. I just see it like a really buff dude with dark hair. I just assume it's him. To be perfectly honest, but yeah,
I think it might have been.
But yeah. So that was just very interesting. I feel so bad for the mask dude because he just got his shit wrecked. He was trying so hard to show off for his, for his kohai, and then got his shit rocked as a result.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to impress people.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, good episode. Looking forward to the next one.
You're
all right, and last but not least, are we?
Yeah, we're here.
We're here. God. Oh my god! Oh my god! We have Dark Gathering episode 14,
which is my other episode of the week. Well, 13 and 14.
Dang. I understand why. Like, I get it. I want to. If the comedy wasn't just so perfect.
I know.
This is a very. I understand. This is a very strong second place.
I was just specifically waiting to get to this arc because I fucking love this arc.
Got you.
I love me some Leatherface fucking I'm skinning you alive demons.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Eiko got what you wanted. She was like, I want some really horror. Did. Why didn't I never chase after my
girl?
demon?
And now you about to get skinned alive, girl. Oh my gosh. First of all, I knew when the moment that other girl popped out and was like, hi, I was like,
I'm a YouTuber. First mistake, trusting a YouTuber.
Period. Hello? Hello? You think I'm just gonna go into a haunted cave because Mr. Beast is next to me?
Yeah, this is content, baby.
Absolutely not. Also, I love how it showed how she got captured.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you noticed, but like she immediately looks at the lamppost, and when she looks at it, it's in one piece. But when in the next scene it's broken, that's how I knew. I was like, oh, they got her.
Yeah, it's over.
They got her. I'm like, because I looked back just to make sure. I was like, wasn't this in one piece when she looked at it?
I like how quick it was too. Like the ghost was like, they didn't even have to walk into the tunnel. The ghost was like, oh, all right, that's it. I'm getting them.
Right.
split
Because
them
they
up.
said it, they're like, oh, it's in the cave. When you look in the mirror, it's not supposed to be there. When she looked
Yeah.
at it, I was just like, well, what about outside? I thought to myself, what about outside? And I saw that it was broken. I was like, oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
This is one of those ghosts I would definitely just kill myself before. I'm like, I am not running through the cave. I'm looking for something to kill myself with in that cave.
Damn. Why? It's not going to end your suffering.
I better die before that thing grabs me, and he's gonna tear off my legs and take out my organs and then peel off my face. And no thanks.
I just assume he's going to do something to you even after you die.
That's
I mean, let me ghost. I like remember when Homeboy was playing with their ghost spinal cords? Like, yeah, they can still torture you way after death.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's still torturing Anna and the fucking like. I feel so bad for her. She was so hot. She didn't deserve that. She was too hot to die that way.
Wait, who?
The YouTuber.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and oh, it was so creepy how you just saw more limbs like get assembled.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised they kept all that gore in. I thought they were gonna censor it. I'm like, oh nope, they kept the organs and the flayed skin.
Yeah, and like use it, and when you saw him starting to like peel off her face,
yeah,
ooh,
sound effects and everything.
Oh my gosh! And they went to like like I said, they went to very extreme detail of how like she was killed.
Mm-hmm.
Then, like you said, didn't hide anything.
Also, she's such a bitch. She was like, when my friend came to help me, I was so happy she got caught and killed. Because I was like, I didn't want to suffer alone, so I'm glad my friend died.
Yeah, that's terrible. And then speaking of the other friend who was just like, I'm fake Eiko.
Mm.
And then they're like, and then Yayoi and Keitaro are like, yeah, that girl behind us is a fake.
Just so you know, we've been walking around with a fake for the past 5 minutes.
Right. I feel so bad for you too, girl. Though, like that was so horrible. But yeah, but like yeah, just like the whole pacing of the episode to lead up to the big like dun dun dun.
Mm-hmm.
So good, very
also,
good.
Pour one out for the other tunnel ghost who got her face ripped off too.
No, you mean the one that was Eiko?
Yeah, the ones with Eiko.
Yeah.
Face
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, face. Like it literally showed her with her face with no face on. I was like, oh,
Well,
Jesus.
she lost.
Wow, damn, we don't even get to see what she looked like before.
Mm-hmm.
Just some prime. I was gonna say some prime rib, but the ribs are not on her face. Some prime cheek. I don't know. I don't know. You eating animal face?
No, I'm gonna pass on the animal face.
I can't think of. Yeah, I can't think of an animal's face that I was like ready to eat. Like,
Maybe if it's like a small animal, but then I feel like the bones would be annoying.
Yeah, you right.
Like a squirrel's face. But
You're right. Didn't you eat pig snout before? I know someone had pig snout.
That would never.
Oh, yeah, that's
never.
Okay, well, my bad. I still tell everyone pig's feet is delicious, but
I can't with pig's feet and chicken feet. It's too much.
Pig's feet is so good. I don't know what's wrong with you.
I've evolved on that issue though. My issue with chicken feet and pig's feet used to be that it was gross, but now I'm like, it's not gross. It's just too difficult to eat, and I'm not about that life. I just want steak where I can just eat the whole thing. I'm not messing around with little small bones to like suck on the little tiny pinky bone to get like a slither of meat.
That's not so much the case in pig's feet. Pig's feet has a lot of meat on it.
I feel like there's a lot of fat though.
You have to cook it down. It's one of those feet because it's not like the prime part of an animal. You do have to cook it down. What do I eat in normally? I think when I make stew, they're like
Yeah, I would eat
Jamaican.
it in a stew, but not like
Yeah.
I,
What
I would just want the taste of the feet. I
stew
don't want.
peas is so good. No, because it tastes good. Because it's salted and it's just like just a nice. And when you do like cook it down, it does become softer and but not gamey.
Like, can I eat the bone if I cook it hard enough?
Like it's like when you cook it down, it just tastes like meat. I don't know about the. First of all, I don't know why you're obsessed with the bone part.
No, I
You
don't
realize
like
a pig's
feet.
feet. A pig's feet is not like a chicken's foot.
Pig's feet are different, but I also don't like pig's feet.
I don't know. It's a bone like as if you're eating a chicken bone. Like it's the same concept,
so
more or less.
Small and like I have a fear of small bones. Right, I don't want to choke to death on a small bone.
There's not a small bone in pig's feet.
Well, in a pig's foot, but in a chicken foot.
Chicken foot. That I guess
Pig's
yeah.
Feet, I more so just don't like the way pig's feet look. But that's a whole other issue.
Right. I mean that's fair. I mean I'm at that point like if someone roasts it on the fire and it's like we're doing a roast of a pig's foot, I'm fucking that shit up.
So like if somebody made a whole ass pig on like a rotisserie or something, I would probably eat the face. I think at least try it. But I would avoid like the organs. It would be the cheek meat. I would have cheek meat.
Yes, come on the cheek meat.
Not eating eyes or snouts or mouths.
Yeah, I'm not, like that's not like my go-to. I think I stop at feet. And well, no. Oh no, I don't eat oxtail because oxtail is so nasty. Oh my gosh, if you try oxtail, you are gross. What are you talking about? It's a tail for ox. Where they poop. Don't try it. Ever. The prices go down. Shut up. Okay. With that being said, we are done. We are done with the weekly review, and we got done with it pretty quickly. Yes.
Yeah,
and this is
pretty fast.
I'm very proud of us, and I will say this before we get out of here. Anime in general, because I meant to bring this up when we were talking about Sousou Frieren. Yeah, let's stop doing this multiple anime episode releases. Let's stop. Can we not make this a thing? Can we not make this a thing?
I feel like Oshinoko is gonna make it a thing.
I know Shoko kind of opened it up, and everyone's like, I have to do it too.
Or they're doing the inverse, like Apothecary Diaries is not airing until like the 20th or something, but then they're airing 4 episodes at once.
Oh my god! Like just don't, please don't. Like
respect my time, anime.
Yeah, all of you clearly don't have. It's not. Well, besides that, y'all clearly don't have like the range to execute it correctly.
Listen, yeah, if you're gonna do that, it has to be a reason behind. Like it has to be
right.
Not just do it.
Not just because 5 episodes. Go watch. Yeah. I feel like other people would be like, meh. Well, actually, I feel like most people would like that. Fuck. Whatever. I said what I said. That being said, we are done with the weekly reviews and we're done with this podcast. So, Oni, take us away.
Guys, if you enjoyed this episode of the the Waifu Wars podcast.
Aha, see, you did it too.
The Waifu Wars podcast. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so you can catch all the episodes as they go up every week. If you haven't already, do follow us over on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, and join the party on Discord. All linked in the description down below. You can become a channel member or patron and join us for our weekly live watches. This season, we are watching Jujutsu Kaisen and Spy Family with our patrons. So if you want to join us for that, you know what to do. You can become a member for as little as $1 a month. And Drew, do you have anything you'd like to add?
I said something about Halloween already last month. Yeah, no. Stay warm, bitches.
Yes, stay. Well, it was like 40 degrees this morning. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Stay warm. On that note, this has been Soroni and
Scooby-Doo.
We'll catch you later. Later.
Bye.